video, it's time to ride our horse. So what do we do first? First thing, let's put our helmet on our head. Very important. Make sure that your helmet is comfortable and snug. Step 2, our horse is ready to go. So we're going to unclasp the cross ties that's attached to the halter. Unsnap the throat latch on the halter. Take the halter off. And it's important you don't put the halter on the ground. You want to make sure the halter is hanging on the side. Good boy, guys. You're going to take the reins up over your horse's head. And it's time to take him out to the mounting block and get on. When you take your horse to the mounting block, it's important that you go slowly. You want to walk your horse calmly and confidently, taking some deep breaths and making sure you're having good energy for your horse. And it's important to practice the safety rules that we learned in how to lead your horse properly. Staying away from other horses, not going too fast, watching your horse's body language to make sure he's in a good mood, happy and relaxed, taking deep breaths, connecting with your horse. You want to develop a relationship of trust and friendship. Good boy, good boy. Before getting on our horse, it's important that we pull down our stirrups and adjust the stirrups so that they're the right length for us, not too long and not too short. That way we'll be at ease when we get on our horse. How do we do that? We take the reins, put them over your arm, but make sure you can let go if you need to. Take your right hand, pull down the stirrup. The correct length of the stirrup, where you'll feel comfortable and at ease, is the same length as your arm. So you take your fist, and you put it on top of the skirt, and see how this stirrup is too long? So we're going to adjust the stirrup. So we need to shorten the stirrup. How do we do this? We take the top leather and we're going to pull it down towards us. We're going to adjust the buckle up a few holes. And then we're going to pull the back leather down. We're going to recheck. And now the stirrup length seems like it'll be better for me. And don't forget to do the other side. And then when we get on, we'll be more at ease. It's important that you stand in front of your horse to check to make sure the stirrups are now the same length. That's very important to make sure your stirrups are the same length. So stand in front of your horse and check the right stirrup and the left stirrup and make sure they're the same distance from the ground. With a little practice, you'll be very good at adjusting your stirrups. And remember, you want your stirrups a little longer when you're doing flat work and trail rides, and you will want your stirrups a little bit shorter when you're jumping or doing cross country. Another tip about your girth. It's important that the girth is on straight, which means on the billet. If it's on the 4th hole here, it should be on the 3rd or 4th hole on the other side. You don't want your billets to be on hole number 1 on one side and hole number 8 on the other side. You want your girth to be even, the billet guard down, the flap down, and the stirrup down. And now that we've adjusted our stirrups and tightened our girth, it's time to lead our horse carefully and safely to the mounting block and get on. Remember, calm, confident energy, connecting your heart to your horse's heart. It's really important before you get on. All right, follow me. So our horse is next to the mounting block now. It's important you stop your horse with the girth about at the top of the mounting block, if that makes sense. We're going to take the reins, gently put them over the horse's head, and now it's time to get on. For safety, it's best to adjust the stirrups and the girth from the ground. But remember, once you're on the horse, you can always adjust your stirrups and your girth again. If you can, use a mounting block, as it's easier for you and easier for your horse. Your left hand with short reins holds the mane by the pommel. Your right hand holds the cantle. You're going to put your left foot in the stirrup, making sure you don't accidentally kick him in the ribs. Your right leg, you're gonna lift up and then you're gonna twist your shoulders towards his neck. Here we go. Up. And then you're gonna hold yourself in the air and then gently sit down in the saddle so you don't hurt his back. Put your right foot in the stirrup and now you're on your horse. Hey, are you riding today?